that is where you as a mentor came into picture. So because when I see you drawing and in the exercise, the step by step we draw along with you. So that aspect is very nice in your course because when we draw along with the master, we will know how to go about, and when we focus, it is easier for us to really follow those steps. Whatever doubt I have, you have. It used to be very silly, I remember, but still you used to patiently explain us, and not just to me. I'm not talking about me as a person, but I'm talking about the student community as such. In the question answer session, we used to have that. Other thing is that question answer session itself. It's not that only the online class we have. We have a direct interaction with you in the group.
So, hey guys, welcome to this Rising Artist interview. So, here I am with Lata who's from Chennai. So, she joined us back in the December 22 last year, and in less than 120 days, okay, you are listening it right. In less than 120 days, she became a hyper realistic artist with the help of Matita Expert Internship Program. So, many congratulations to you, first of all, Lata, and now she is rising artist of our academy. So congratulations and most welcome on the stage. So I would request you to come up live and share this stage with me. All right. So how's your feeling right now?
Uh, Actually, I'm not very sure because I'm wondering what this interview is all about. So,
Okay. No need to worry that much about this. So you have joined us back in year 2022 December.
December.
All right. So how does it feel? And probably you have been, you have been aspiring in this zone. So how do you feel after achieving this milestone?
Actually, very delighted and happy because I never thought I will make such a good improvement in my art journey. So when I see I mean, effects of my efforts with your guidance, I'm actually satisfied and happy, and I want to improve it further. So,
Oh,
and you're guiding us in the group also is like helping me out to improve myself more.
great. So, yes, let's rewind your journey. Okay, so when you joined this, before this internship, what were you doing? Means, basically, are you doing job or what was your background? Can you just
I have
explain
a
us?
two. Yeah, sure. I'm experienced almost nearing 2 years, 2 decades of banking experience, and I quit only last year because I had to take care of my daughter's board exams. No, I wanted to be spend time with her. So I
Right.
thought, fine, I will quit that and pursue my passion. So I'm at the moment associated with a startup non-banking finance company. So you can
Okay.
call me self-employed.
Right.
So only for last 1 year I've been getting some time to look at my passion. So this being one of, I mean, drawing was one of my childhood passions, kind of. I used
Great.
to draw anything and everything, but nothing very particular. I was never consistent or anything. But once I started your exercise week on week, it became a consistent effort. So I'm more excited to pursue it as a, an art as a career now. So
Right.
maybe I would
Definitely.
need your guidance on that.
Definitely. Great. So you have took a good decision of just leaving your job and focusing on your daughter for her better future. And definitely, art is the thing that you can do at home also, right? For that, you don't have to go anywhere. So nowadays, we have that platform that you can learn from home as well. And you have utilized it very well when I saw your result day by day, weekly when you were submitting. So you have done very great job. So, uh, if you are comfortable with this, so if you have done art before, okay, before joining, if you were doing art, so if you want to share your artworks that you did before joining this,
As I told you, I was not never consistent. So I have one or two of it.
no
Uh,
problem. You can show that also if you have it.
yeah, my first one that which I have it right now. I'm just showing it. It is a portrait of my grandfather. Once he died, generally people are
Yeah,
very
yeah, we
close
do
with
that.
grandparents. So I had to do something to get away with that feel. So I started sketching. It started
Right.
as a pencil sketch, and it came out well. But I thought I will improvise it and made it as a painting. I'll just show that.
Okay, okay, sure.
I'm not sure if it will be very clear because the lighting isn't that good. So
All right. So, in which medium you have done this?
started with a brown colored pencil, then I
Oh,
made it as a painting.
okay.
A
So, you have
watercolor
used, so we can say you have used mixed media, right? Pencil,
mixed.
then color pencil, watercolor also. Right, right. Great, great. So, without
This
knowledge
is
also, you have tried to do so many things, right? Okay,
this is
then.
a simple drawing with
Okay.
fabric color and whatnot. So
Okay, so you have
this
done
is
this
the
on a
only thing
paper
I
or
have
a cloth?
showed it. Paper.
Okay,
I
it's
don't
looking
know
beautiful.
canvas medium, so
Okay, okay, great, great.
this I did in 2003.
Oh, that's so old, almost 20 years.
Yeah, pretty old. Yeah.
All right. So
After which
how,
it was completely into banking, so I didn't have time to do anything.
definitely, right, right. So I can see your, that uh, a love towards arts, that after 20 years, you are back to that thing, what you love, and you are doing it now. And when I see your artwork, now I feel that you haven't forget anything. Okay. So that's great. So how did you get into this internship? From where did you search this and how did you join us? What
As
motivated
I
you to
told,
do this?
as I told you, I started using this time for pursuing my passion.
Right,
Travel being one of it. I have a YouTube channel on which I show all my travel places. It's mostly related to heritage temples and all. So I'll be like uploading videos. At that time, somebody's told you can make use of Instagram. So that is the time when I entered and I saw your ad. Your ad seemed, I mean, kind of, that was my first exposure to any such Instagram as such. So when I saw your ad, I grabbed it. That's it.
right,
It's
right.
up somewhere in November. So I saw
Yeah,
that
yeah.
and I joined your workshop, follow which immediately I wanted to make use of it.
Right,
And
right.
I'm very happy about that decision of mine.
Great, great. Then I saw that you were asking about how to use social media, right? So you were very new to these things.
Socials.
Okay, okay, great. So, uh, can you share your journey with us about this internship? Okay, how it started, what kind of challenges you faced? Okay,
Yeah,
definitely,
sure.
as you were saying that, some of these things were new for you, so you might have faced those challenges as well. So just, I want you to share your complete experience throughout this internship with us.
Yeah. Um, See, pencil sketch is something that I was, what to say, completely drawn towards. So uh, I started with this last year.
All
So
right,
I didn't know anything about blending. I didn't know there was existence of any kind of tools like that. So it was a plain shading only, nothing more than that. So you can see how rough it was and all.
no,
But then
it's
like
looking good, right? As a beginner, also, I can see that. The way you have handled the pencil. Okay, those strokes are not visible in your shading. So definitely those more realistic and more depth are there, but it's looking good.
so, and then this was something that I did during that lockdown. So
Okay,
I had some free time because of lockdown. My banks was working only for half a day, so
okay,
that time I used this. But after that, again we had to work full day, so I didn't have time.
right,
So and then again, this was our workshop. So that was the time. From this time onwards, you will be able to see me started
right.
my work. So After that, it is our journey only. So I'll be showing only our pictures. So
Definitely.
apart from that, as you said, my challenge was like I'm new to all the social media. So when I had to do the sketch and upload in Facebook and all, I was literally struggling. I mean, Telegram and WhatsApp, we are part. It is part of our
Right.
life, so I'm
Right.
used to it. So even to tag you, it was a challenge for me. Maybe for others, I mean, it might be hilarious, when saying at this age, how come somebody is not able to upload it in Instagram or Facebook? But that was
Right.
a greatest challenge for me. So initially, first few days, I was not able to upload, and then my ID got deleted because by mistake I had told I was not part of expert groups because I thought experts is
Oh
something
yeah,
else.
yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
removed from Telegram, so I couldn't upload in Telegram as well. Then I started uploading in bulk, and
Okay.
it
Right.
came
So
out
now you
well.
can share your artworks also. Okay. So step by step, you can share the experience related to that particular artwork. If there was something you faced difficulties and how you solved that. Like
So this was something that we did in the workshop. But
workshop.
even getting an eye shape is always a challenge for me. So I'm trying to work on that now. And the hair, like hair, I'll not be able to do. I'm not sure if you're able to see that.
Right. We are able to see somewhat. Right.
So the hair, eyebrow hair and all, I didn't know how to get that stroke done. But now I'm slightly improved. I cannot say I'm like completely. I need to perfect it more.
Right.
So
So now
then,
you have learned that how to actually make the eyebrow.
yeah. So
Okay.
this is our first exercise, and it goes on.
So from this exercise, what did you learn?
From these exercises, I was able to use my hand free. Generally, what I'll do, I'll be using only my wrist.
Right.
You taught us to use our whole hand, which gave us more control over the pencil. So the small techniques that you teach us every time, it helps us in a big way. Actually, it may sound very small, but that makes us perfect it more. So even these kind of the waves that we have drawn, with just the wrist, it didn't come out well. But when you asked us to use our whole hand, it came out very well. And the sharp pencils, you keep telling us your pencil has to be sharp. Even that plays a major role. When the pencil gets blunt, the effect that I give is
Right.
pretty bad, but the sharpness is very helpful. And so this curves, I was not able to get, sir. The spin
Okay.
wheels, that curves, like it didn't come out well. But then I kept trying in other places. There is a lot of other practice which I didn't upload. I uploaded only
Right.
one exercise, but I just kept practicing, and
Right.
then it came out well. And
Right.
this proportion you taught us, it helped me in a big way. Like how to make it more proportional with the help of oval,
Ovals. Right.
small ovals, and sorry.
Okay, great, great. So this, small exercise are the part, or when you combine those things, it
Correct.
creates a big artwork, right?
Yeah,
So
actually,
same
I
as,
wanted to tell that your
right,
exercises that you are giving, maybe for an outsider or a beginner, it may sound like, why are we doing all this? But as I had already done some artwork, and then when I started this off, I found it very helpful because this helped me to gain more control over the pencil, and we know what we are doing. Before, I mean, if this smooth finish, that if you see in this color, I could find pencil strokes in it, but in this, your technique helped me to smoothen it much fast, so that smooth finish I was able to get, which I related it with my Buddha image, and then I knew how to make it more hyper realistic. Otherwise, it
Okay.
was a pencil sketch. That's it.
Okay.
So, should I show all other?
Yeah, yeah, all week. When I saw your first week artwork, okay, at that time I didn't, means my thoughts were like you are already the part of these things, or you have that amount of knowledge, okay, about this field. When I saw your first artwork, I didn't feel that you are a beginner to this, because you have made it so brilliant, you have made so beautiful. Your first week artwork itself, okay, the flower one that you submitted, I liked it so much. The way you have done those smoothness. So maybe because you have done practice very well, or maybe you knew something about this field.
To be frank, I didn't know about art, sir. Only from you I learned it. That's why I'm
Okay.
very grateful. You are my guru in artwork. So you're my
Okay.
first guru. So my wishes are always for you, like my pranams for
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
So this one I took real time to do it because I wanted to make it smooth. Uh,
Okay.
the difference as you share with others also, I spend time in shading it. And when I see your Q&A sessions, I learn that patience also from you. At times
Right.
I'll be like doing it very fast and the strokes will be same. But when I see you doing it, you do it with such precision and so, I mean, consistently soft and slow you will do with patience. I'll not say slow, you're very fast because I'll not be able to keep up pace with you during that exercises. So what I used to do is I'll pause the video, take time, do it, and then continue. That is how I did or practiced all these things. So
Right. Right.
when this was my second, this also you
Okay.
gave me
So
some
in
tips.
this, you have applied the dark tone. So was it first time for you to apply that much darkness?
Yes, I never knew in such dark conditions also we can bring variation. I thought
Right.
only in lighter shade to darkness we can bring variation, but in darkness itself we can give so many variations. I didn't know the medium tone. You will be telling us the medium tone, the darker tone, and all. That was all new to me. So
Right.
learning that itself was a good part of. I mean, I enjoyed this journey as such, and this
Still life.
our
Right.
still life. The mistake that I did was I didn't have space to do the, I mean, table down. So there was some, I had to adjust with the base of the fruits and all. So there was slightly some proportional mistakes which you
Right.
also pointed out. But then I didn't know how to correct it because there was no space.
Right. Right. So definitely there was just the mistake of proportion. Otherwise, shading was superb. Okay, you have done so smoothly.
The skin texture.
Okay. So this was first time. So how did you approach towards this exercise?
This was actually, I didn't think I will be able to bring this effect. I thought, I mean, I was undermined my, like ability or something. But
Right.
then, like, that is where you as a mentor came into picture. So because when I see you drawing and in the exercise, the step by step we draw along with you. So that aspect is very nice in your course because when we draw along with the master, we will know how to go about, and when we focus, it is easier for us to really follow those steps. And that helped me. Like I didn't know even the core can be shown in
Achha,
our.
right.
So and this fur, the cheetah's fur, I didn't know that even the light white strokes can make a big difference in bringing out that effect. So I'm sorry. So when such things it can be achieved, this helps me in a bigger way when I did my
Last
work
week
on
that
my own.
Tiger
last
walk
week
also.
tiger I did, so this helped me a lot because I was able to do, and combined with it I liked sorry not I wouldn't say I liked it. I my this
That one.
cat
Right.
cat one. These two techniques I immersed it for my tiger picture. So this I tried, but I didn't get a good finish. The
Okay,
wood
the wooden. Right.
wooden, and then it is incomplete. Actually, I have not completed it. Maybe now I will attempt and gain some confidence that I'll be able to do it. So
Definitely.
that
Now
I
it's your time to utilize all your experience and just bring it as real as possible. Oh, drapery study.
yeah.
So
So
this
this
was charcoal you were using first time, or you have used.
no, I didn't know there was charcoal pencils existing.
Right, right.
So I knew only graphite pens, the hard HB, nothing more than that. Even the buying this art line pencil from H to 10B and all
10B.
was a new thing for me. So that itself was
So,
a knowledge gain from this
so how was
because
your
I know
experience with charcoal?
charcoal was a bit challenging because when I mean, I used to see the charcoal flying off the dust.
Right, right. Definitely.
So, especially while blending, it was very challenging. So I had to do it again and again to bring that dark effect. So I did that darkness, and again I will do it. When I blend, it will become lightened. So layer by layer, as you say, I was doing. So maybe I asked you in the question and answer session also whether it is the right method. You told to that effect you need to do it. So I continue doing in
Right,
that
it's
manner.
a layer by layer process, and if you use excessive brush, also, it will get some light or fading effect. So just after achieving the maximum darkness, only once you can, rub over that so that it can remove those charcoal powder excessive. Otherwise, you don't have to every time blend it. As you have seen today also, right? I was using graphite. So I just left it over there only without using any brush.
So these were, sir, I'll tell you something. Since
Okay.
I have to do a lot of work, and as I told you, I'll be traveling so very frequently for my YouTube videos and all. So I have less time to practice. So my practice images were very less. So, but the few of it, I'm just sharing it. Otherwise,
Oh.
generally, it will be only the
No, no,
exercises
no
that we
problem. You can
share it.
just show that weekly work
So
as
this
well.
is the fur that I am very enchanted towards all the fur techniques, sir. Because I like this fur. Maybe I will send it as a picture to you later.
Definitely.
This one I was not satisfied. It didn't give me the realistic effect. Maybe the darkness and all I'll have to improve. It was okay feel for me because it didn't look like Allu Arjun for me.
Right. The eye
But
is looking a little bit awkward, and the face is slightly, I can say, chubby on the left side.
yeah,
So
the
what
only
you
thing that
didn't
I
like in
liked
this?
was this hair. Only I liked because that effect I was able to get it. Otherwise, uh, this part and all I was not very happy with it. I was okay even with the this part. With this part, I was not very happy.
Right. Okay, okay. So here we have used grid method. So how was your experience with that? Was it
The
easy to use
grades,
or
grades in childhood days we have used, sir. So that
okay?
was we used to do it in our school like, for grid line for making a smaller image to bigger size and all. So that I
Okay.
was
So
okay
you
with.
had
Only
this experience before me also because I have learned this in my, this 6 years, 7 years of experience. But you know this before that as well.
I didn't know the name of it though because I was too small to even remember but I vaguely remember having done that. For our
Oh,
records and all, we used to do that because our textbook image will be very small, and in records we had to make it bigger. So we used to
okay.
use this method.
Oh, peer study, right? So, and now from this instance, you have completely, started making a different kind of work. I have seen that you have brought so much of realistic effect in your work. And I have told you every time in, reviews as well that you are doing such a great work and means it doesn't feel that it is new to you. I feel that you know these things already.
Sir, it is not flattering, but I'm telling it is because of your guidance. Because I wanted to bring that effect, but didn't know how to bring it. You taught me the techniques to do it. So you were my true guide, mentor, whatever I'll call you.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
And your words that you that encouraging words made me do it more, with more passion. For the next class, I had to make it more better. So
Right.
that motivated me to do better and better. And also the small tips that you will give in my artwork, not just my artwork, in others also, I will be learning from those things. Because
Definitely.
it's always easy to learn from others' mistakes than committing it again and again.
Right, right. Great. So we have to definitely learn from others and try to implement on our work.
This is the practice work I did.
Still glass. Right.
See,
Sharpener and
steel glass and sharpener, the shape. What I did was in the laptop, I measured all those things and I was doing it here with a scale to bring
okay.
that. But still, in this place, you told I had to make it a little more smaller. So this part. So I was wondering how to better it next time.
Yes. Cat and cherry. And how was the you know experience while putting those water drops?
To be very frank, I was super delighted and excited because when I saw others, our seniors work there, I didn't know I will be able to bring that effect. So I was thinking, see, they have all done so well. I remember Swaratmika's name. Like, she
Right.
used to do a wonderful work. That was an inspiration. As a student, she has done so well. So even I wanted to come up to her standard. I mean, later only I can
Definitely.
come up to your standard. So seeing her, I was like thinking whether will I be able to do it, especially this cat and butterfly. That was also I thought I will never be able to achieve that effect, but I don't know.
So
I
when
will
you when you
thank God.
saw that cat image, what was your first thought? That how I will make those hairs?
Yeah, I'm coming to that, sir, because these methods, it's totally unheard of for me. I don't know the indenting things and all. So I used only the ball pen because we didn't know I had to indent tool. Now I have indented. I mean, I have got
Indented.
those
Right.
tools. So I was very excited with a normal, with whatever we have, you're able to do. I mean, we don't have to have any
Purchase
special
every
tools.
time. Right.
So with whatever is available, you taught us to, I mean, take our journey through.
Right.
It's
It's
not that we
see.
need hi-fi tools.
Right. It's a I can say wrong thought of the beginners or those who are starting to learn in this field. They think that we need tools then and then only we can learn or we can reach to that level. But it's not like that. Okay, whatever supply we have around us, we can utilize them and we can do with that. And that's the right approach that you should have. That first try to improve yourself with what you have. Okay. And then once you improved, once you reach to that level, then definitely you can explore different kind of pencil, different brands of pencil. Okay, after you reach to that level, then definitely you have to gain experience from the tools. First you improve yourself, then gain experience from different kind of tools, and then those experience you can share with you, right? As of now, I am also doing such thing. I am buying different kind of materials, and then I'm suggesting you. I cannot suggest you blindly. Okay, so I'm purchasing those materials, and then I'm sharing with you. So
And
definitely first you have to
one thing
work
that
on skill.
I very much liked in your class was that you don't ask us to buy expensive things. You ask us to get a normal things for exercise and all. That was very, because I have seen people making us purchase heavy, I mean, very expensive ones, and it will end up in some, I mean, as
Right.
a waste. But
Right.
this approach itself, the value for money that you are giving was another thing that I
Definitely.
wanted to share it with you.
Right, because I have gone through that. That's why I'm telling you that what's needed, just purchase that, and that's enough. Right.
This was another charcoal, so my daughter's favorite. She'll keep seeing this again and again. She'll
Okay,
say,
great.
Ma, this looks very nice, very nice."
So just get framed this one and hang it on the wall.
These are all in my notebooks, that's all. I'm not able to
Okay.
tear it. This one, I didn't know I can bring in this effect at all. I mean, I think you brought that innate talent in me to bring this out. So,
No, it's everybody of us has that talent. It's just we have to sharpen that. Right. Some kind of dust is present. You just have to remove that. You have to sharp yourself. So, right, we are not masters from born. We have to just develop our skills.
I mean, something funny I'll show you. I was on call office when I was painting. I mean, when I was drawing this image, I got a
Okay.
call. When I got a call, my hands were not. I mean, it was drawing something unconsciously, so it will not. It will be very funny, but
All
so
right, great, great. So
without.
these are also the exercises, and definitely this also helps us. So, what do you have experience while doing this on call?
And then I was not consciously doing it. So after doing it, I was wondering my eyes are not proper. I started thinking in those lines. Perhaps I should have some highlights, and I started becoming critical of what I'm doing. So being critical on my own helps me to improve further.
Right, right. So
I
now
thought
we are
even
at
when
this. Yes, keep going.
I'm sorry that I interrupted you.
No, no, you can tell me.
I thought self-criticism is an easier way to
Yeah,
improve ourselves.
yes, that's what I was going to tell, that we have to now, we are at the stage that we have to start identifying our own mistake, right? So we have gained this much experience, and now we have to criticize ourselves. And that criticism is going to indirectly help us a lot. Okay, it will boost up that, no, I have to now do it more better. I have to improve more in my next artwork. So yes, that's what I was going to tell.
This is the final week artwork that I got it from the Google image, so I
Right.
didn't know I should do it from our exercise alone. That I saw it later. So at that time I did.
Superb, superb. It's looking so beautiful, and the way you have brought that variations in the darkness as well.
So after that I did. I was doing this. I started doing this, and then I realized I had to do. I mean, only from our exercise. So after completing this image, I did our this face.
Holistic work. Right.
So that's it for now, sir. I don't have. I've started off with my coloring. Not worked anything on that further. I'll have
Okay,
to.
okay. Now you can just take your own time for color pencil work as well. Now you don't have to hurry, and I just want you to take your time and do it as good as possible. Great, great. So as I'm telling you that your transformation, I liked it the most. Okay. I again I'm saying that I thought that you are used to these things, you know these things before joining as well. But as you are saying that these things were first time for you and you have done so brilliantly. Okay. And what was those three things that you learned while your journey? Okay. So what those three things you think that have uh, created difference in you? What are those three factors or three behavior things, whatever you think that has changed in this journey?
The first thing is your patience. I have actually gained that patience. I spent a lot of time in and working towards perfection. It was all a soft skill that I learned. The hard skill is always there in your course, but the soft skills that I learned through I mean, our interactions through Telegram group or be it or a question answer session, I learned a lot. The time you take to do everything with that perfection, even the strokes, that itself will be so smooth that it doesn't require a blending tool.
Right.
So to achieve that, we need to practice a lot. So I mean, everything doesn't come overnight. So that main thing that I learned was taking more time and then getting that perfection. So to get perfection, you don't have to keep on doing things fast and do too many things. Do one thing, but with perfection.
Right,
So
right. So you have learned
otherwise,
about
that
the patience.
techniques all, yeah, that is the main thing that helped me to learn the techniques that you have given, be it the blending tool or even the blending tool itself is a learning for me. The indenting tool, graphite is okay, we will be doing it, but charcoal is something that is different. I never knew there was existence of charcoal, but you, whatever charcoal medium that I have done, my daughter used to like. So it was that kind. So charcoal, I was able to handle it maybe better than the graphite. I don't know why she liked it more so. And for this Mahashivratri, I did this. I had even shared it in the group. So in this, I was able to get that drapery effect. I was able to use it here because in that, I'm not sure if you have visited any temples down south. Here we have that Shivalinga, and there will be a dhoti tied around that lingam. So this
Okay.
was a silk dhoti that we had gone on a trip to this temple and we had clicked that image. So from
Okay.
that image, I drew this, and when I shared it with my heritage group, they were all like, "Isn't that temple?" So I mean, they were able to relate it. So
Right.
that made me feel kind of blessed because I could bring that because of the classes and the practice that we were doing. Otherwise, it would have been a normal sketch. It will not look realistic. So
Right. So now people are able to identify as well. Okay, from that image. And
correct.
it feels good that when people are able to identify our work and they can recognize, okay, oh, that's we have seen that, or this celebrity, or his or her. So that's what our motive is. Okay, whatever we draw, people should recognize it. Okay, so it's very good to see your transformation in very less time. Definitely, you have done so much of hard work, and I really, really, really love all the works that you have done. Very, confidently, I can say, because it was like whatever suggestion I was giving you, you were implementing that, and on the next week, you were not making the same mistake. So that's what I liked in your work. Okay, that's quality what I liked in you. So, how was your experience with us? How was your experience with us when I was sharing the feedback? Did you like all those support that I was giving? So, can you just say some words on that?
Sir, my feedback, I will tell you something. I have been telling about you to so many of my friends that it helped me. I mean, they'll ask, how did you manage to do this? I'll say it's art by Fred. We know he keeps giving us regular feedback. it was very constructive feedback, sir. It's like you will appreciate what good thing that we have done, simultaneously show us where we lack, and we so it was not like somebody scolding us to do better. It was something like somebody is pulling us up and then raising us also along. So my friend has joined your class yesterday. So because I
Yes.
kept saying so, giving a very so that is the kind of feedback I have been giving about you with people
Thank you.
around
Thank you
me.
so much.
So
So,
there are more people who are willing to join, but due to time, we are all like working. So for us, it is
right,
difficult. So
right,
in
right. I
spite
can
of it, we
understand.
still managed to join. So
Sure, sure. Anytime, anytime. It's any week they want to join, they can join.
and
So,
one is you, another is Mr. I mean, your brother, who
right,
helps us in technical support. Last week I had some technical support. He is also very prompt. We will be like initially we used to speak to him before joining the course, right? Because he used to coordinate for us. He's been always there to help us out. Any question that we raise, immediately he answers. So the support we get from you all is like, be it technical or be it the art skills as such, we get the best from you both. So
thank you,
I
thank
can
you,
be your
thank you so much
ambassador. So
from both of us. Thank you for your words. It really means a lot. Okay, so we are charging, and definitely we are here to help you. So it's our duty, as we can say, we are on duty. We have to help you. Uh, and see, before we had also some students, those who are not serious, and nowadays also, if you are seeing in the group, right, some of them are not serious. So it's no mean to say anything to them, because if they are not serious, then there is no meaning to help them. Okay, they are not wanting to improve themselves, then there is no mean to uh, do give any kind of suggestions to them. So we know that who are serious about their work, who are serious about their field, and by their work we can see that, right? And one of was you. I found that you were very serious about your work. So
thank you, sir.
at last, before ending this, what is one success principle that you have found out during your journey? That is, what is that one secret that you want to share with other students like you? Okay, those who are wishing to join or those who are wishing to learn. So, what one principle or one success secret you want to share with them?
That is the we need to be very open and positive towards whatever guidance we are getting from you. If we are in that mind, we'll get the maximum benefit from this class. Like as you said, if we are not serious, we are not going to get any. We'll not be taking back anything. But when we are willing to learn, you have given the best, because whatever doubt I have, you have. It used to be very silly, I remember, but still you used to patiently explain us, and not just to me. I'm not talking about me as a person, but I'm talking about a student community as such. In the question answer session, we used to have that. Other thing is that question answer session itself, it's not that only the online class we have. We have a direct interaction with you in the group as well as the question answer session, which means you are constantly there for us to improve it. It's not just we only have an offline recorded classes which we'll be learning. My friends who had joined in similar classes, they had this offline classes alone. Whenever they had question, I mean doubts or something, they will be raising it to the person, but they never got an answer back. So they could not do much improvement. So that was the point that I used to tell them. But we have our mentor right with us, who like more than it, we are just virtual. We have never met each other, but still we feel you are there for us, because that is the feel that you gave for us through our interactions in the Telegram group, or even posting our work in your Facebook pages and all, stating this is my students' work and all that encourages us to do better. So that confidence you created in us is a big positive thing that people have to listen.
Awesome, awesome. It's great to hear all these things from you. And it's a nice pleasure as well to teach students like you, right? Who are very passionate about their work and who are very serious. And see, if you really want to bring that change, you are always ready to do whatever it takes, right? You have experienced that. If you really want to do that, we can do anything, whatever it takes, right? And again, I will just say that you are doing great work, and I just want you to continue like this only. And definitely, I will see such kind of artworks in your color pencil medium as well that you are going to do. All right. So yes, before ending, if you have any question or if you want to say or if you want to ask anything, you can ask me.
Thing that I had was like, as I wanted to continue this as a career, be it one is the commission work that you were talking about, and also I would like to teach to people also like how you are doing. So
Okay.
how will I learn that from you? Is there a class that you have where I can learn to teach and everything?
All right. So see, first of all, we have given you that art coaching studio setup, right? So there you can learn those theoretical thing that how you can set up all those things, right? So first you visit that course, just see that how you can set up your own studio or all those materials while taking the class, how you have to set up those things. So from that you will get all those setup knowledge. And yes, we are thinking about that also, that students like you, no more now student but expert like you, how can how you can teach like me. So we are just planning on those things as well, and definitely we will help you in that thing as well. Okay, so
Yeah, that
just
would be
be in
nice.
touch with us.
That would be really nice because even okay, the setup that you said, it will help us to do a live session. But if we want to do an offline, prepare a nice workbook that you have given, recording it, making it as an exercise, and then giving a link. Even those technical details we will not know. So if at all there is any course or something that we can
No,
learn from
definitely,
your
definitely. You can just ask us, just be in touch with us, and we will help you in that as well.
sure.
Okay, whatever technical things you think that you have to learn or you need to get knowledge about those things, you can ask for that as well. Okay, so definitely we will help you in that also. All right.
Sure. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Lata, for joining with us and sharing your journey and inspiring us and all the students watching this session live, or those who are going to watch after anywhere on YouTube or Facebook. So all the love and wishes from our side on the behalf of our community, behalf of Art by Praveen and Artwala as well. And we give you all the best of luck, that you achieve such kind of milestone in your life and achieve more than this that you have achieved right now. So best of luck and more power to you. And yes, to all the students, those who are watching it live or those who are watching it somewhere on YouTube or Facebook or any social media platform, if you like this, if you like her journey, and if you got some kind of motivation, if this has encouraged you as well to learn like her, you can just comment down in the comment section. And if you want to get in touch with Lata, if you want to give any kind of commission work or if you want to have any kind of chat with her, we will give all the details about her in the description, so you can contact her from there. And if you also want to learn and bring changes like her in your art skill, all the links are given in the description for joining our workshop, joining our course. So through that you can join. And thank you once again, Lata, for joining with us. We'll see you in future. Till then, bye bye and take care, all of you.